Hello, today I'm going to talk a little bit about waste disposal. So one of the key principles of permaculture is zero waste. But as you probably will have experienced, that is an ideal to be worked towards. There's lots of waste in our lives and we're very grateful for it being dealt with by people. Although the systems in place could do with a lot of improvement. Everything you buy seems to be wrapped in plastic these days. I'm not sure how well it is recycled. The more plastic there is, the more it ends up in our food chain, as we have found out recently and kind of seem to have woken up to. And in the future, I'm sure that the fossil records will show a layer of plastic, and this will be the plastic age in 100 million years time, if there's anybody still around to name it or take any interest in that. So compost, the food recycling bin doesn't get collected from here for some reason. I think it could if we hassled the council, but none of our neighbours seem to mind, and we have to move off due to an enforcement order, so we don't have our food collected. Anyway, we compost using, this is like a traditional wormery. Well, I say traditional, it's made out of plastic, it's in different layers, and if you take off an extra layer here, you can see inside the worms are doing their thing, you know, rotting food and so on. But you have to be careful a little bit what you put in there, because the worms don't like too much citrus and so on. But they're in full sun there, they seem to be fine, they get on fine. And this is an alternative, very rat proof version, which has a flagstone at the top and the bottom to stop any rats or squirrels or other vermin getting in. You put a bit of straw around the edges, you chuck all your food in there, and bit by bit the worms do their thing. You'll soon find out if the worms are happy or unhappy, and you might need to think about adding a bit more carbon. The straw helps with that. My assistant camera person is here to help. So yeah, we have all the sort of usual stuff that any council tax payer would get in terms of recycling service and waste disposal. We also have a bonfire, so meat, we're not vegetarian, and if we have meat we actually usually dispose of it in a fire. You can put it in the wormery, although the fires are very useful. All this stuff we're burning now would be pretty useful if we managed to chip it, if we had the right kind of chipper mulcher to create mulch and add organic material. But as it is, the wood ash and I guess the bone ash and everything is also very good conditioner for the soil. Now in this wheelie bin we actually have some bindweed, so if you don't want to use chemicals, which we certainly don't, then you've got to get rid of any nasty weeds like this. You can see the bindweed starting to grow even when it's been in a wheelie bin for almost a year, so that could be sorted out and also chucked on the fire. So there we have it, a little bit about waste disposal.